Hello everybody, I'm back. Well, I am driving to meet my brother and we are going bear hunting. It's fall bear season here in Oregon. The season's very long. I think it goes to like December, but to be honest with you, this first week or two in August is the best. It gets significantly harder after the first couple weeks of the season, and that's for a couple of reasons. One is, one reason is just pressure from other hunters scaring those bears away, and then another reason is that the biggest reason is that in the mountains you'll find burns, you'll find clear cuts. The berries, those berries turn ripe coincidentally with the beginning of bear season. There's the old man himself. John's gonna be a dad this year. Kid gonna hunt and fish, John? You can see, this is like an old clear cut. Well, secret creek, but that's kind of what you're looking for. All right, we're to a clear cut that we're gonna hunt this evening. You definitely want a bigger caliber rifle because you need to put them down quick because the bears are in these really steep country and you don't want them down a hill like that. This is where the berries will be popping. I'm just gonna work slow and listen because bears are pretty noisy. And we're gonna be using the binoculars, which you're gonna want a nice pair of those. It's always hot, so bring water. Steep, steep country. This brush is a lot taller than it looks. And like John was saying, you can glass it for 20 minutes and not see the bear. And then you just see his ears sticking out. It's not as easy as you'd think. We got a bear, we got a bear. Maybe two. There's a bear. That's a loner, isn't it? I'll take him if we can get him. Okay, we just spotted a bear. Hope you guys got a glimpse of him. We're fighting the daylight because these are nocturnal animals. And we're gonna try to get up above him so that we can shoot down on him. He's only like 180, 50, 80 pounds. But I'm not a trophy hunter, I want some jerky. We gotta get up to the top of that hill up there. This is the berry that they're eating on. You always gotta make sure there's no babies with them. You're not allowed to shoot, and you don't want to shoot a mom with cubs. This is a loner, probably a young male, so it's on. That's exactly what they're feeding on. Wind's changing on us. Bears don't have the best eyesight, but if he smells us, we're shit out of luck. The wind has changed, it's blowing right to the bear. We're probably screwed. Let's just see how it goes if he's feeding. Then, yeah. Just take your time. You want him to die fast. As far as yours go, 20 yards. Really? Yeah. Get down. Here, come here, come here. Get ready, get ready. Where is it? There he is, there he is. Matt! 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 He stopped right there in the trees. Can you see him? Oh, I saw him. Where is that? He stopped wherever he is. What? He stopped. He's pretty small. Yeah. Well, that was frustrating. We were probably 40 yards from the bear. The wind changed. Blew right down on him. And we called it and he ran off. I had the scope and the gun set up. But he never stopped for a shot. I wasn't going to shoot him on the run. And he was probably only about 130 pounds. Pretty damn small. So, not the end of the world. We're going to try one more, hike into one more spot before it gets dark. Nice buck. Yeah, that's a good looking deer. Well, it was not meant to be today. It was close. That's how it goes. This area all burned pretty heavily a few years ago, so it's a likely spot for there to be berries growing. All right, we're gonna go on a little walk. The wind's not good again. Let's see what we find. We just spotted a nice big bear, but he's like 300, and he's probably almost 450. No way. That's a long shot. He's way down there. That's a nice one. I don't know, it might disappear. Look at that. That's a good one. I don't know if I should shoot at it. A little awkward. I got baby with me, Haley. And if I forgot my rangefinder, I'm such an idiot. If I knew exactly how far it was, I would definitely take a shot. But judging off yesterday, it's probably between 300 and 400 yards. I'm just sitting over a clear cut where we saw the bear last night. Haven't seen anything today. Other than a bunch of vultures and a raven down in the clear cut. And they were here last night too, so something's dead. I thought I might have heard a bear smashing around too, but it's a long ways down there. I wasn't going to go check it out. There's a bear in the brush like 80, 100 yards away. I don't know if I'm going to get it on video, but I'm going to try and shoot him. Come here. Not giving me a good shot yet. Probably only 120 pound bear. But honestly, it's a hard pack out. I haven't gotten a bear Mm. There he is. There we go. Not a very big bear, but I'm grateful for him. It's been a long time. I don't know how much of that was on video, if any of it. But basically, there was a bear back there. It was the same one. I thought he was still back there. I had to go to work, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to start working my way this way. I get over here and he's walking across the log. So he went up the hill, finally gave me a shot. I took it. I don't think it was a great shot because he ran all the way down to the bottom. And he's been thrashing around for about 30 seconds. He finally stopped, and I'm really hoping that we find him. I think we will. Guys, unfortunately, this is about an 80-pound bear. I would not have shot him if I had known, but I'll tell you what, and I'm going to be honest here, it's very hard to judge the size of a bear because they have no antlers. They're not like bucks. You just see him walking around in the berries. I knew he was smaller, but I thought he was like 140, 150. We'll be lucky to get 20 pounds of meat off, 30 pounds of meat off of him. I was watching, there was no sows, nothing with him. So he's definitely, you know, on his probably 1.5 years old this year. But it's kind of a bummer. I'm kind of bummed. Made a pretty good shot on him. But yeah, it's unfortunate that that I misjudged him on the size. Get him. I'm just gonna go ahead and quarter him right on site and throw it in the game bag. I don't. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, little guy, for your meat. I do appreciate it, for real. I'm sorry, man. I would have let you live another couple years if I'd known. But we'll eat your meat, buddy. We will eat your flesh. I'm not a trophy hunter, but even I thought this guy was bigger than he was. And just goes to show you, you know, I'm kind of getting back into hunting, and it takes a lot of skill to be good at it. It's not as simple as it seems, especially these wild animals. I know you saw us harvest those meat hogs, and you know, those are definitely not that challenging. But man, bears, I mean, I've been lucky. I've been seeing bears every day, but they actually getting a shot on one, that's another story. It's very difficult. And finally got the first opportunity, and I took it. And you know, like I was talking to my brother, he said, you know, there's way too many bears, so honestly, just take them. And I kind of agree. We all hunt deer around here, and not a lot of people hunt predators. And so I think it is important to, if you're gonna hunt deer, to get out and hunt bears. Okay. So another thing to remember is that they want you to save the head of your harvest, the head of the bear. And if it's a female, the reproductive tract, I believe. But you want to bring that into a fish and game station, at least in my state of Oregon. You got to bring that into a fish and game department within like 10 days of the kill. Well, let me know if you guys want me to go back after a big one. I cut my finger, damn it. All right. There's the log I spotted him on. Back on the old logging road. You know, actually, after packing that sucker up the hill and how hot it's getting, I'm kind of glad I shot a small one. You know, yeah, I would have loved a big one, but man, the flies were already starting to try to get on the meat. And with him being as small as he is, I was able to throw all the quarters and the back strap and the meat into the bag in one trip, which is going to get me out of here several hours quicker and allow me to keep that meat cool. Always make sure your gun's unloaded multiple times. Seems redundant, but it's important. We don't need firearm accidents. But it is public land, so anybody can go out, buy a tag, and enjoy harvesting a bear for yourself. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, probably only 25 to 30 pounds, 25 pounds of meat on it. Probably 25. Okay, there's the Havalon knife. Super small, but super sharp blade. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of show you how sharp this is. Cut off some of this fat. What I like about this knife is it's kind of good for everything when it comes to hunting. It's really pretty sweet. We're just cutting off jerky strips from it, so we're just gonna go ahead and look at that. Just goes right in there with the incision.
How many blades did you get?
100 plus it came with 10.
Nice.
It's a lot. So it slides in, clicks like that, and if you do it, you grab it from the back. I didn't realize that. And then they come right out.
Yes. Did you help him? It's too hard. Please help him.
Mama, it's too hard.
Abel's gonna help you.
In his bathroom.
I know Abel's gonna go get it.
It's stuck.
Honey, Abel. Don't touch this.
Love how easy it is to change these, and then you're back to razor ass sharp again. We'll have to see. Hope you all had fun coming along with me. Hope you're not as wore out as I am. And I highly encourage you to get out and try it yourself if you ever wanted to go hunting. Remember, during the berries, when the berries are popping, that's when you're going to find the bears. And there is a lot of bears here, and we could use hunters taking out a few more, because even though they mostly eat plants and whatnot, they'll take advantage of fawns in the spring, and our deer population is not nearly as strong, in my opinion, as the bear population.